Should have used the burps.
Yeah, as a slate.
Slate.
Does everyone sound good? I usually only have 2 people, so
I think it sounds nice.
I think it sounds good, yeah.
I'm going to be juggling a lot. So let me know if anything during the course of this podcast, you start to get freaked out.
He's just creating a whole DJ set.
Yeah.
Like while we're
can't wait
podcasting.
for
I think
this
mine is a little crackly.
I think so.
Is it mine or yours? Can you
yours-
hear mine? Can you hear the crackle?
No, it's those. I was
the
wearing
headphones?
those sound different.
I got you.
Is this like an Alamo Draft House where you can put it in an order halfway through the pod and get like
okay, tell me if this is better for you.
Check. That is better.
check it out.
Go the other way a little bit.
Okay, a little bit higher.
Check. Shitting, farting. That's good.
Okay, cool.
Check
Yes.
I think that's good enough. We can make it work. Wow. Okay, that was really behind the music with Taylor, Anthony, and Nick. Welcome to Taylor Neely Show, guys. Thank you for joining us. This is me, Anthony, and Nick. What the hell?
Hey.
This is the start. This is how it starts.
Yeah,
That's how it starts, man.
This is how it starts.
Hey, man. He's just adjusting. Relax.
Yeah.
Let him get comfy.
You've done this before. I just kind of wait for you guys to say something where we can jump off.
I like to just pretend like I
don't care.
Pretend like
You've
I've never been here before.
You've never done a podcast. You've been here before. Remember last time? Mm-hmm. You really had a ball.
It was fun.
You were Nick, he would not shut up about how thankful he was for giving him this opportunity.
Really?
Yeah.
It changed my life. I mean, when I met you and I did the pod, I had 4,000.
Is that true?
That is the secret
I did your
sauce.
pod next day, 30,000.
Well, no,
Whoa.
actually, you did have way less followers when you did it. So
Yeah.
I like
Also true, yeah.
I hope I played a part.
You did.
You did. You played a part.
Did you even put out that episode?
Yeah.
Oh,
I did.
yeah. It'd be funny. It's like, I played a part. You didn't even put out the episode.
No, I put it out twice.
Dang.
I put it out twice because I was playing with some thumbnails and title stuff, and it didn't make a difference for me. This guy, he meant so well, and I really appreciated it. But he had bought a course that could on YouTube thumbnails and titles.
Yeah.
And he sent it to me. He's like, "Oh, you want this? I paid for this thing." And I thought I was about to change the game. I thought I was about to
The thumbnails.
yeah, the thumbnails
Got
and
the
titles.
playbook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought I was about to I thought things were about to change. At least
What
a little
was
bit.
that course, by the way?
I don't know.
Big face.
It was some guy. I don't.
Block text.
Big face. Look like this.
Look like this. Look
Oh
mad.
yeah, or perplexed.
Yeah.
Perplexed.
How do you feel about those guys with the microphone to their head? You have that one in your hand. You know the guys that you have the microphone as the gun, like they're killing themselves with the microphone.
Yeah. It's embarrassing. I think it's one step below the caution tape thing.
Oh, like over the mouth?
Yeah, like
'cause what you're saying is so bad it caused the police.
I
to
would
come?
say it goes in embarrassment. That's one, and then it goes hanging yourself with the microphone cord,
Yep.
and then it goes this.
Yeah.
I think that's 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
That's the podium.
What about holding the mic like that?
Oh, why is it always kind of a gun?
Yeah, yeah. Because comics need to be cool in some way. Because we're all.
Do you think?
really nerds.
There's some comedies that are kind of like rock star-ish. Like Andrew Schultz is kind of like
Yeah,
rock star
Dan Cook back in
level.
the day.
Dan Cooks.
Dane Cook, yeah, he was like the first rock star comic. I feel.
No, it was probably like Kinnison, right?
Oh yeah.
Kinnison's a rock star. He's an actual rock star.
he
He
lived
plays
the rock
music
and-
too.
he was a-
Yeah,
He lived the rock and roll lifestyle.
yeah. I watched his first Letterman. You guys ever see that?
No.
He goes into the crowd and he just starts screaming at a guy on live television. It's his first Letterman. And he's like, "Listen, are you married?" And he's like, "No." And he's like, "Well, remember this if you ever think getting married." Ah! And it's just a guy in the crowd just like, what the fuck? Like everybody doesn't know what's happening. And I was like, that must have been surreal to see live.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Did it crush or did it?
It crushed.
Yeah, I think people just hadn't seen. I think screaming comedy just
Nobody had
hadn't
ever
been done.
screamed.
It was new.
Nobody had ever screamed at a man. He gets right up to his face.
Yeah.
And nobody goes into the crowd anyways, but to go up into the crowd and scream into a guy's face. And it was so crazy that the guy behind, the guy he was screaming in front of his face, started screaming too.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, "Do it to him." And
Yeah.
then that guy just started screaming in his face
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
And I was like, that guy got a ticket in Times Square for free. Like, you want to see Letterman? He's like, yeah, he didn't think he was going to get screamed
Screamed
at
at?
twice.
By Sam Kinison. Was Letterman free? I went and saw Colbert for free.
I think they're all free,
I
right?
saw Conan for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that they let you in for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd think they would sell tickets.
They should probably. There's probably a somewhat demand, right?
Yeah.
To see late.
Oh
night.
no, Colbert has very much sold his soul to the entertainment devil.
That's
so
true.
It's
I think
fun to
New
go
York
on there.
people too like aren't impressed by it, so it's really a
Oh
tourist
yeah,
thing.
because you could.
Yeah.
You could probably go find like a cockfight or something.
Yeah. How big is it? You guys have been to the
Oh,
not your
um,
cock. I was
How big is Colbert Studio?
yeah, how big is the room?
It's like have you ever been to a college football game?
Yeah, that's huge.
It's that big.
70,000 people.
Yeah. No, think Ohio Stadium, 100,000 people.
100,000 people.
Why have they not
Where
done
in New
that?
York is it shot? That's crazy.
In the sky, the floating,
The World Trade Center.
Hey man. You want to see something cool?
Yeah. Oh, is that? I was about to say something about that.
Yeah, this is
Show the camera. This is from 2001.
September
September
12th,
12th?
2001. This is the day
Wow.
after 9/11.
Crazy.
It's
It's
just-
just terror.
He reads it every day.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is
Is,
before
is
bed.
his 51st dates?
Oh no!
Oh, that would have been so good to have.
Taylor thinks it's 2000. Oh, that would have been great to have. Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys ever need a prop for
Yeah.
a sketch, I have a 9/11.
We were
You can
just
rent. You
talking-
probably could rent that out. Honestly.
Yeah.
Wait, where'd you get that?
So I've been doing work at these getting properties ready for rentals,
Okay.
and I found it. No one had clearly touched it in forever. It was way up hidden, so some tenant had left it forever ago. She's like, I think I could take this.
You took it. It's cool. It's a cool
That's a great thing to take.
memorabilia.
I gotta frame it.
Memorabilia.
We were talking about this earlier.
historical.
It's cool. It's not cool that it happened, but it's cool.
It's cool that you have it.
It's cool in a historical kind of way.
Yeah, it's cool because for it to be cool that you have it, it had to be.
It had to
It had to
be-
happen.
Yeah.
Never mind. I thought you guys were with me.
No.
What are you saying?
Me and him were talking about yesterday how crazy it is that we had two towers. Seems strange, right?
A lot going on in there.
Why do we have two?
Why not just
next
one
to-
big
why not just
building?
one big one? You know,
Um,
it's almost like we wanted.
I think aesthetically we wanted. Oh, we wanted it.
No, I wasn't gonna say that.
Like we were daring them.
Well, yeah, like if we really wanted
Come
to,
on, they would hit two.
if we wanted to,
Yeah.
why didn't we rebuild two?
That's also true.
So you're getting conspiracy. So not conspiracy of like 9/11.
No, mostly just the
inside
city
job.
planner.
I don't
Like,
care
the
who
city
did it.
planner.
I just want to know who built it.
A
Who
lot-
took it down? We'll never know.
A lot
Who
of guys.
built it?
Probably a lot of like mob jobs, like no show
It
jobs.
was mob jobs.
They're like, yeah, we'll do two.
Yeah. Oh, you want one tower? How
We'll
about
double.
two that look
We'll double.
that look hot together. Twins.
I think you should hold that microphone a little
Lower?
lower.
Okay, sorry.
You're exploding.
Came in hot with the Italian.
No, it's okay. I just don't. That one never gets used, so I think it's just you have to warm it up.
All right, warm it up.
You got to warm up the microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to warm up like these pipes in here. They need to be like.
Hey man,
There's a lot-
you look like you know about pipes.
There's a
know what
lot going
trust you.
in here.
Yeah.
Inside these,
Yeah.
your cord has not been used in a while, so it's probably like clogged up.
Oh, have you guys? Did you see that Fairly Odd Parents internet episode?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
don't
Or
Also
like
remember,
in
yeah.
the internet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm imagining in the wires.
In the wires?
Yeah.
Kind of like Osmosis Jones,
Exactly.
but inside the
Yeah, like a
wires.
blood-
Osmosis
like a-
copper wire.
So like, there's a whole
Like a vein.
there's like a whole city going on here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a whole city going in that camera that's pixelating everything. All the pixels are like individual.
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, I wanted stuff like that as a kid to happen so
Me
much
too,
more.
dude. I wanted like Osmosis Jones.
Osmosis Jones. Yeah.
Or like Foster's Home for Imaginary Guys.
Guys.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Guys.
Foster's Home
What
for
about
imaginary.
Foster's Home for
Foster's Home for imaginary grown men.
Thick bitches.
Imaginary Men. Foster's Home for Imaginary Firemen.
Different show,
For
dude.
sexy
Different
firemen.
show. Why is everybody imagining hot, sexy firemen? Is this one person or is this everybody?
I like this, but Lex Wexner gets in there. I like this, but what if it was sexy fireman?
Sexy fireman.
You say Les Wexler?
Lex Wexner?
Les what? You said Les Wexner?
You know who Les Wexner
Yeah, I
is?
do know who Les Wexner.
Wexner
is.
Medical Center in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah. Also the Victoria's Secret. Also Epstein's friend.
Well, the important thing is he came up with
Are you defending him now?
The important-
thing was he cut off that friendship a while ago.
the important thing is that I recently heard that Taylor Swift is a nasty gal.
That was
In what way?
Six witch.
I heard she's
In
mean.
what
I
way?
heard she's mean.
Nasty, like a
Like a bitch?
rude.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
Really?
I heard she's a bitch.
In what way?
And I heard this
And how'd
on.
you hear it?
I heard
From who?
Tim Dillon and Megan Kelly.
Oh, they had a pod together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they said Taylor Swift was mean.
What in like what specific way?
Like they call other pop stars, her and her mom, and harass them.
what?
What?
Like prank call?
The prank call?
No, but they're mean.
Hey, guess who it is?
yeah.
Hi, is this Ariana Grande? Like, what is she doing, dude?
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, is she like at what did Ellen do exactly? Did you guys read up on
DeGeneres?
that? Yeah, like
I think she would like spank people.
she would spank people.
Yeah.
She was just mean.
Yeah.
She was mean.
She would give them like Indian rug burns.
She'd be like, "Hey, where are my files?
Titty twisting an intern.
Get out of here!"
Smack papers out of their
He's
hands.
dancing.
Funny, actually. It's so true how funny it is to be totally different in camera and then backstage be a menace.
Be a fucking menace.
It's kind of funny if you're not working for her, like if you were just watching it.
Yeah, it's definitely like a. It's definitely. I think it's a stereotype of someone in that position to just like treat.
They're just
interns like
mean?
shit. How come on TV it's okay for a mean boss to be mean, but in real life a mean boss is bad?
I don't think it's okay on TV either.
Huh? I root for him.
Are you talking about in fictional or are you talking
Yeah,
about
in
like
fiction. How come?
Undercover
How come
Boss?
it's
'Cause it's fiction?
But like what? Give an example of a character in what show?
Yeah, what boss?
the evil guy in the animated Spider Verse, the big guy?
I didn't see
He was
that.
so mean.
He was mean.
And
Maybe-
you're supposed to root for him?
101 Dalmatians, Cruella de Vil.
You root
Yeah,
for
she's
Cruella de Vil?
not. You're not supposed to root for her.
She was like Michael Vick.
She's Michael Vick before Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Well,
Michael
she's
De-
probably
Michael DeVille.
she's probably Michael Vick's like inspiration.
Yeah, they should
Michael
have played
DeVick.
that one.
Michael-
The road teams.
Cruella de Vil.
Road teams should have played the Corella de Vil. Like they play that music as soon as he gets on the field. That would get in his head, maybe. Or maybe he might ball out. Who knows?
He's
Yeah,
doing,
it's
he's
crazy.
doing okay, right? He's forgiven, right?
I
He
think
did
he
his
is
time.
forgiven.
What was he? So he got in trouble for dogfighting.
It was really
Yeah.
bad, though.
Like bad dogfighting?
I mean, they were killing dogs.
He was
Yeah,
body
but it's-
slamming pit bulls into the ground, and then like he wasn't killing them the way you probably should, even if you are a humanitarian dog
Yeah.
fighter. Like you should just shoot him.
I don't think there's such a thing as a
I know. That's why I put quotes. I
humane,
put air quotes.
humane
Yeah.
dog fight.
But there's a humane way to kill.
You're
a
like, yeah,
dog.
you know what?
Yeah.
This is fucked up that I do this, but let's at least,
Well, think about it. Think about your dog.
yeah.
You a dog?
I
If
don't
somebody
know.
had to kill your dog, hypothetically, you'd want him to inject, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
If somebody spiked your dog,
yeah,
into
of
your
course
face,
we
you'd have a
all
different,
we all would want that, but it's
I want my dog to be blown out of a cannon
like Hunter S. Thompson.
into the sky.
your dog, your frail dog.
And you shove him down with like a like a musket.
You just throw some treats in there.
Corella Deville. Corella Deville.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
He was kind of a boss bitch, though, for real.
I think we need a warrior's death for a dog.
Viking funeral for your dog?
There
Put
isn't.
her in a box and then like shoot
Light
an
it.
arrow.
Yeah, Ladybird Lake.
Yeah, right.
Everyone's like, Jesus Christ, what is Jesus? What is
Like
that?
Travis, you push a shoebox with your dog and then you just shoot a flaming arrow at it.
Yeah, you push it out and then the wind just keeps pushing it back. You're like, no, that
You get in a lot of trouble for that, right?
probably.
Yeah, dude.
What? I wonder. Like, you go to jail or?
That's why that is a good question.
That is good because it's kind of crazy that you. I mean, back in the day, you could just dispose of a.
You could burn ladies.
Like, like if somebody in your house dies, you have to tell somebody.
I know.
You know what I mean?
That's pretty dumb.
But like back in the
That
day,
makes sense,
like,
though.
like
Wait, what?
ancient times,
If someone dies in your house, you got to tell the.
like if your grandma died in your house,
you can't just let her.
you can't be like, all right,
Of
well, let's
course.
just bury her.
You can't bury her.
Yeah, you can't just bury her.
Oh, you
but
can't just bury her. You
know
can
what I
in
mean?
Vermont.
You have to tell the state that this person.
Vermont, you can bury people in.
Yeah, but you also still
you
have
do
to
have
tell,
to tell them
You
that
still
they
have to tell the
died.
state.
Yeah.
But back in the day, if you're like, well, grandma died, you just fucking dig her. up.
Yeah. She got TB, and then you just
TB.
dug her in the backyard.
Tuberculosis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. He's got a medical degree, guys. Dr. Taylor
Where'd you
Neely.
go to medical school? Fucking smarty pants.
The same place I got my minister's license.
Do you really have a minister's license? Oh shit, he's getting it. Dang, I would have just taken your word for it, but okay. He just comes out in the full priest outfit. Dang, why'd you get? How? First of all, how and second, why?
It's always good to be prepared.
Okay, kind of answers how or why.
Can you make money? Are you on Gigster with that?
Fiverr.
Oh my
What?
god!
Hey, what if I flipped it? Was that the black guy?
That'd be
With the-
very
the
funny.
Very big.
That
dick?
would be very funny. Even if you set it up like that and you still did it, it would still be funny.
Wow.
Wow, that's official. Where'd you go to school? Does it say?
Universal Life Ministries.
Okay.
You have to take a class?
I have to. No, it takes
Just take a
2
test?
minutes. No,
You
You
just
can get.
put your
You
name?
can get.
ordained. It's so easy. It's free.
Whoa.
It's free. I'm officiating my brother's wedding
Oh,
nice.
fun.
next Saturday.
Are you nervous?
Not yet.
It's a while.
I probably will be before it.
You got some bits?
Right now, am I nervous?
Do you have bits? Yeah,
bits?
that's all. The second question.
No bits.
No bits?
What do you mean, like whoopee
You're
cushion?
gonna have
Like
some-
jokes?
No, you don't need to do.
Yeah.
Like
Those are gags.
Like put shit on the back of his pants.
Those are gags. That's also a gag.
Oh, that's gags. Okay. So
Bits like a little riff, like
bits like I spit out like some fake teeth.
spitting out fake teeth is a good one. That's a good
A
one.
little bit of blood.
Yeah.
What the?
Sorry, guys.
Jeez.
Anyways,
God, I thought I got that all out.
I thought I got all this out. Anyways, marriage is a you have to like it.
You get
can have
back to
fake
it?
teeth. Yeah.
Blood just coming out one side of your mouth. Marriage is such a
Marriage is crazy.
marriage.
I don't know why they're doing it.
God, I need dental.
Yeah, so that's why I'm ordained. So
Cool.
if
That's cool. Are you ordained, Anthony? You seem like you'd get
not
that.
ordained.
No?
No.
you have that picture of you with like the priest outfit on.
Oh
Yeah, I'm a priest, yeah.
Oh,
He doesn't
that's
like to talk
different?
about his past.
You mean that show that went bad for you guys?
yeah.
Relax.
Yeah, it could have been.
Jeez Louise, we could have used you there, dude. We could use another man of the cloth to protect us.
Yeah, we could use
We'll do it
somebody.
again. We're doing. Me and Tim are doing. You guys could redeem yourself as those guys. I mean, you're doing our show.
Yeah.
Did he tell you?
No.
Oh
I think
yeah,
I forgot to tell
Yeah,
you.
you're doing our show.
Really? You
August
guys already
1st.
had that show?
No, we have a duo show.
Oh, okay.
August 1st. Anthony said yes, so
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice.
he kind of said yes for you.
Oh, really? We're going up together?
Yeah.
Oh,
we will.
nice.
Me and Tim have. Well, we had this duo thing, Crowd Work Boys, and we really jumped the gun. The first night we worked on it, we went up together on accident. Like we signed up together on accident at a mic, and then we're like, yeah, let's do this at Roscoe's, and then Tim immediately texted Pat Dean for our show.
Oh,
And, "Oh, can
wow.
we do a show? And
Yeah.
Pat said yes. So
Wow. So now you all the crowd
shout out
work boys.
Velveeta Room.
Oh yeah, Velveeta's great.
Velveeta's fun.
And we need to make it up to them.
Yeah, we do need to make up to them.
It
big
doesn't.
time.
It's not your fault. I don't think it didn't sound like your fault.
I mean,
Oh God, I can't wait till this is a real studio.
Somebody has
I
to
gotta
take
move
the-
around so much.
Somebody does have to take the bullet,
We
and
have to
I'm
take
okay to take it.
we'd have to take the responsibility.
You can put the blame
We
on
booked
us.
it. Anyhow,
Anyhow.
back to this bitch Taylor Swift
Oh yeah.
or whoever,
No,
whatever.
I was about
it
to
is.
say. I was about to think if I wanted to ask you a serious question or not. If you like, do you think you could? Do you? I'm just like,
I just love Taylor's brain, dude. He was like, "Should I ask a serious question?" And then
Make something up
and
on
then
the
he made
spot.
up in his mind. No, let
wanna-
me make up a question right
do you
now.
want to? Do you want to know what I was thinking?
I do want to know what you're thinking.
Okay, I was picturing like if you got wrapped in candy,
What type of candy?
chocolate, like you know,
Chocolate?
You don't know, you know those
I
turtles.
was picturing bubble tape.
turtles. It
Yeah.
sounds like that microphone's gonna explode.
Does it? It's
Yeah,
loud. Too
it's
loud.
Not loud
blowing
in
out
my
too much.
headphones.
You see, because I can't even hear
Maybe
anything.
it's on mine.
Maybe it's
Maybe it's just mine. I'm just
it's
worried
just-
it's going to sound crazy.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I
really
keep
matter.
pulling
yeah, you upload the
like a
pod,
psycho.
and every time Nick talks, it's like,
Something's wrong with the letters.
No, it'll be fine.
I'm looking at the thing. It's not going too high.
Okay, then it's probably
yeah,
mine.
You're
Just
good.
up to mine.
Yeah, you're good. You're just hearing it louder than we
Yeah.
are.
So
barely
I
hear
was
myself.
thinking, like, you know those turtle candies?
Oh, they're so good. Chocolate
I was
turtle.
picturing you wrapped up inside of it.
Whoa.
And like your head picking out the top. And I guess I was going to ask if you could survive that.
That was a serious question.
No, it was just like,
Yeah.
or like what kind of factory you'd like to work in if you
Is it a chocolate factory?
can be.
How would you do in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory? That's what I was trying to ask you. I think if I had to be wrapped in one candy, like if I didn't want to, the hardest one to survive would probably be taffy, right? Taffy would be
stuff.
tough.
Yeah, because you used to get pulled and
Yeah.
stuff. You ever see those videos of those Chinese guys in factories get pulled into the lathe?
Dude,
loves those.
I don't love them, but I can't
He
help but
loves
watch
them.
them.
They're pretty interesting. Also, not
Taylor's watching a guy get killed. He goes, "Oh,
Interesting.
well. Like I don't know if they die every time.
There's a lot though.
I know. Well, the ones where blood goes everywhere, I think they're dead.
Anthony does a great impression of that.
Oh, it got,
This is a great impression. He does a
I
guy.
can't do it.
He does a guy stuck in a pasta maker.
I
This
can't
is
do
great.
it. I can't do it sitting down.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
standing up.
Okay,
impression.
my
Standing
bad.
up,
Every
yeah.
time, by the way, every time I've seen him do it, he's been sitting. He's been sitting.
Have I? No, I did standing up. Also,
It's
I have,
over
like,
now. It's over
headphones.
now,
Yeah,
dude.
we're
It's
good.
over now.
It's,
It's gonna
wait,
bomb.
it's a
I
guy
don't want you to
stuck in a
bomb.
pasta maker.
Yeah, just like a guy
He's,
going,
like, going through it.
You know, like the
You can
pasta thing when
imagine
you're
it.
like,
An industrial. Wait, like an industrial sized pasta maker?
Yeah, like if a guy was in a Chinese pasta factory or something and they were making like lasagna sheets and he actually
Yeah,
gets sucked
yeah.
in and
They're
then
making udon. They're making udon. Yeah, he's going.
yeah. Oh, damn it.
Oh, it
I
came
shouldn't have
apart.
told you to do it. I'm sorry.
It's too much.
I forgot you Maniscalco out when you do impressions.
Set me up.
Well, this is not the most durable studio.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
it's great.
This table could fall apart.
Do you think like if an Oompa Loompa went crazy, right? Like psychotic, had a break, they'd put him in a taffy straitjacket? That would be tough. Yeah, you start eating away at it.
Yeah. Well,
Eat your way through it.
I think like your prison sentence for that is just the amount of time it takes to chew out.
Yeah, chew out.
Yeah.
Chew yourself.
Oh, could you imagine like instead of
Yeah.
handcuffs, they just put blocks of taffy in
Yeah.
it?
You get sick of it eventually.
Just get,
They put like sticky gumdrop boots on you, like the face-off boots
Yeah,
with
yeah.
magnetic.
yeah.
And a child would think that's good, but I have an adult's brain, and I think that would be gross.
That's maturing. When you're a kid,
That is
you're like,
maturing.
oh, I would love to be in a candy.
Gumdrop shoes would be so sick. No, it wouldn't, dude.
Oh, a prison of
No.
candy?
Disgusting.
It took me until recently that the floor is pretty gross.
Here?
No, just in most
Oh,
floors.
and I was like, oh.
Well, I mean, this floor to your eyes, it doesn't look that gross. But if you were to get like microscopic, I'm sure it's.
Oh yeah,
I'm
every
sure
floor.
it's filthy.
Probably most floors.
My
yeah.
floor's so gross at home.
How do you
It's
feel
bad.
about this? Is more common in like whenever I have a client that's Indian, they usually make me take my shoes off. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that?
I like taking
He's a
shoes
big
off.
take
Yeah,
your
yeah.
shoes off guy. Me too.
Yeah, it's good.
I
It
took one
seems
look
good.
and I was like, I don't need to take my.
Here's the thing. I need people to take their shoes off at my place.
Yeah.
But I love going to someone else's place and they're like, no, keep it on. I'm like,
Yes.
I'm kind of the same way, but I usually do like take off my shoes until I realize I have really bad foot odor, and then I don't take them off.
Well,
That's why I felt weird taking them off at your place. Because last time I had really stinky feet at his place, and he made a fuss. He's like remembering it right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I honestly, it like was in the furniture. I'm not even making a joke.
like it's like so a smoker was there.
yeah, it's kind of like
It
that.
baked
Like it
in?
emits like a radiation.
bad. It's really bad.
It
I
was
feel-
like he left and I smelt
Yeah.
it for another day and a half.
That's crazy.
I know. No, my foot. I have a foot sweat problem. It's really bad. I have to like put Gold Bond in my shoes every day.
Being stinky is one of the worst qualities.
All
you
right,
can have
all
as
right.
a
I would
man.
say I'm stinky. I'd say my feet are stinky.
Okay, well, let's
You
go
think my
over-
body's stinky?
I mean, I'm sure.
I've never smelled your body.
Thank you.
I'm sure you. It's
Usually, you
probably-
can smell someone with body odor.
It's part of your body.
I
I mean, I think.
Come
the
on,
I
man.
think the
Give me a
shoes-
break here.
Well, foot stench is not like
Body odor, yeah.
not like armpit stench.
True.
Yeah,
That's true. I'll give you that.
I was the stinky kid in middle school. And,
Oh, shit,
And I
really?
still have trauma.
You had stink lines over you.
Yeah, it was bad. It was like Linus. No, not Linus.
Yeah,
It
cloud
was
of
the
dust
stinky
followed
one.
you.
Linus.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I was dirty.
Linus, I barely
I
know.
would just forget. Yeah, I would just forget to use deodorant sometimes as a kid, and I hit puberty early, so it was like bad. You know, like I had hairy pits.
So you had a big dick before everyone else.
I had a regular dick for a man and a huge dick for a kid, but then it just stayed regular after that.
So you grew into it.
I grew into it.
How come? Wouldn't it be cool
sucks.
if, as a kid, your dick got bigger and then like you grew again and your penis got bigger again?
That would be cool.
That
You
would
hit
be
like
cool,
2
yeah.
growth spurts.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like shark's teeth. If your
Yeah.
penis was like a shark.
Yeah, you're with a girl and she's like, "What is this?"
I'm hitting my extra growth spurt right now.
Yeah.
You're like, "Just give it another year."
God, I held out hope for a while. Like at 17, 18, I was like, maybe I will hit
Yeah, my dad
an
told me
extra inch,
he grew
you
in
know?
college, so I thought I
his
was
dick,
him.
just his body.
Yeah, his
okay,
body.
I was talking about my
So
penis.
I'm assuming his dick and balls also grew too.
I don't think that always happens.
They do sag more when you get older. So I mean, there's
Oh yeah, like to go into the water. You get a little dunk.
a little dunk,
Kerplunk.
a little dunk 'em,
Kerplunk.
dunk those things.
Yeah. Like I don't know what you. Okay, gun to your head.
Taffy or talking turtles?
You guys, what's your favorite sweets?
His favorite sweets?
Yep.
Like desserts? Or like
You're gonna have
or like
to
a
eat
candy kind of
Mango lassi.
Burglar. Ooh, mango sticky rice is pretty good.
Mango
like the
sticky rice is
Filipino
great.
mango sticky rice?
That shit's
Delicious.
good.
That shit is
Except
fucking
not
good.
at 1618 Asian food down the road. Not
Okay.
there. I had to.
Fuck 60.
Boring.
Fuck 16, 18.
Not good. Really, the last time I had it was good. It was in New York City. So maybe I got to go back there.
16 guy.
Yeah, mango sticky rice is fucking. Cause it's
Do you like ube?
Ube? Mm-hmm. Oh, Saddam Hussein's son?
No.
ube kuse?
Ube Kusei? Couscous for short.
Yeah.
Ube kuse. It's crazy.
What's your favorite? What's your go-to candy?
Candy or like a dessert thing?
Well, I don't know. We got two things, both.
Cause I think classically I fucking fucks with an apple pie.
Apple pie is delicious.
Apple pie, but I like apple pie with ice cream.
Yep.
I don't like it solo all the time.
No.
No, I can't do it solo. I have to do it either with ice cream or milk.
See, to me, that deteriorates the quality of the dessert.
Anthony
if you
asked
need
for
it
milk when he
accompanied.
came in here.
Did you ask for milk? What are you, a
I
child?
just wanted to see what the options
I think it
were.
was a joke. I do have milk in my fridge, though.
Yeah, but Taylor milked something for that. You know what I mean? I feel like
Yeah.
he's not getting.
That's not cow.
Well, there is a new
It is
cat. There's a new
four-legged,
cat in
yeah.
the parking lot. I wonder if that's good. Just cat's milk.
No way.
I
Not in this
mean,
parking lot.
well, I mean, like you know what I mean. Like cow's milk is good, but is it good because we've just been we've grown up on it? Like if we grew up on cat's milk, we'd be like, I love some chocolate.
Is goat's
cat's
milk
Meow.
good? I mean, I love goat cheese.
Have I had goat's milk?
I think people drink goat's milk.
goat cheese
I've
is
had
good.
goat cheese. I fuck with goat cheese.
Yeah.
There is a new cat out in this parking lot, though, and it comes. What I like about a kitten is it's not afraid of stuff. As cats get older, they have experienced betrayal in their life, so
They get afraid when they get older.
they just get more timid when they're older. They're not as
See, to me,
trustworthy.
when I look at older cats, they seem like grizzled. They seem like
Yeah,
they got some
some-
battle scars.
Yeah, some older cats seem like they give less of a fuck, and then some, but some do. Some don't want anything to do with it, and some older cats are just like they go up to everyone. I
There's
think
a-
it depends, like the environment they're raised in. If like they came from a bad neighborhood,
That's true.
or like if they're rich.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the Rich Guy Podcast. I forgot. Thank you for joining
The
us.
Rich Guy Podcast.
This is the Rich Guy Podcast. I have two of the poorest motherfuckers I ever met in my entire fucking life. They would know. Hey guys, do you want?
Yeah, this podcast, I know it doesn't look like it's in a nice studio, but it's actually, this is what the
He
studio
actually
looks
green
like.
screened it to make himself look.
This is
more
we're in a
blue-collar.
mansion right now, and his studio looks like a poor guy's
We're
place.
actually in a McDonald's Play Palace. He owns it.
Okay, what if you had to?
He's Ronald McDonald.
You ever
son.
see this kind of money before?
Oh, is that a silver dollar?
What was that?
Yeah, it's a silver dollar.
Whoa, actual silver.
Look at this. 1970. This is
Eisenhower.
old.
Just me trying to put that in a vending machine. Come on.
You do the Mr. Krabs you tied to your finger.
I don't. Why did we switch to the Sacagawea ones? Sacagawea ones.
Why did we switch to
Cheaper
it?
to make. It's gold plated. That's silver.
Well, no. I also read these are copper. They're silver.
Anything
They-
pre 1970 is silver.
This is 1976.
So that might be copper. Yeah,
Copper. And then who is it on it?
that's
Dwight?
Eisenhower.
And he dropped the bombs, right?
No, that was Truman.
Oh, what did Eisenhower do?
Military industrial complex. He was quoted on that.
It's his
That's his
famous
term.
speech before he left.
Yeah, that's his term.
He's like, guys, good luck with this. Good luck with the military. I'm
Yeah.
out of here.
He was in the 50s. There was like not a lot. It was actually probably a good time because it was post World War II, so everybody was like probably happy.
And how will people look back at the time we're in now?
Wow.
What do you
I
think?
did not expect to get that question on this podcast. After
I wonder-
would you
no.
survive in a
do you-
chocolate turtle?
I do. Well, I mean, I just wonder about now. I wonder what, like, in 50 years, what they'll think of right now. I guess we don't know what's going to be happening.
Will there
in the
be
future.
human beings?
Yeah, that's a good point. Or we all be ChatGPT
Whoa.
people.
ChatGPT will tell you how to think.
Yeah, you think so? ChatGPT is pretty smart.
Yeah.
Pretty smart.
It does know its stuff.
We'll have our own AI. Everybody will have their own AI agent that talks and thinks.
Are you
for them.
hooking up if they tell you?
It depends.
like,
Ew,
what-
you're a maybe?
What features?
like
what features?
are you like in the back of your head, like a?
Yeah,
Like, can they take it- can
a
they take-
BCI brain computer interface?
Like I would do it if they're like, well, we can like change your reality.
Salma Hayek is your.
He's like, yep,
Yeah, you're Salma Hayek. Like you're.
I'm Salma Hayek.
You.
I'm Salma. You look like Samus, and you'd like get in the suit.
Yeah. I don't know.
Huge busty suit.
I just don't know how
I don't think I would know.
technology can
No, I
interface
can't
with
do
what's
it.
going on in my brain.
Oh, it could definitely.
What's happening
do that.
though? The
They already
Neuralink
do it with
stuff,
people
yeah.
that.
So they just put a chip in there.
They
in
do
the,
it with Neuralink.
in the chip where
already.
your brain grows around the chip like a tree.
I don't
goes
think
around a
that's
fence.
how
I
it
think it
works.
grows around you. I don't
You
think your
know-
brain is like.
Yeah. Your brain is not a tree, dog.
Okay, well, you know how like vines will
Hey,
climb
trees
around
have
a fence?
stems. That's fair.
So like seeds and stems. Mm-hmm. Marijuana.
Marijuana.
Marijuana. Wanna meet Salma Hayek. Salma Hayek.
Want to get away with Salma Hayek.
Want to get away? Southwest Airlines.
Southwest
Flying
Airlines.
plane. 9/11.
Flight 11. Malaysian Airlines 370.
Terror.
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 We were just trying to think about that, like what like a
Salma
funny.
Hayek did 9/11. What if
no.
Salma Hayek saved 9/11?
No.
We need a new movie where Salma Hayek
Yeah.
is the hero for
Yeah,
where-
it'd
if
be
9/11 was stopped.
Like all those people that jumped off
yeah.
the building, but then they land on Salma's tits and then
Yeah.
they bounce back up. And
Right
it's
back
like,
to the floor they're on. Like, oh
She's just under the towers like this.
no! That's a new mobile game for sure.
Selma Savers.
change the Statue of Liberty to Salma Hayek. I'm gonna get people to sign that petition. You know those people that walk around with those crazy petitions.
Yeah. People would just be going to the top
Oh,
just to look
sweet.
down. Whoa.
Yeah, whoa.
That'd be a fun man on the street video to get people to sign a petition. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess you have to say you got to read it before you sign it.
You just say what the
Yeah,
petition
you
this
say what
is
the
a-
petition is.
Oh yeah. Okay. So what
There's
would
people
you
that
say?
do that online.
Taylor's like, yeah, can you read this?
I don't want to say it out loud.
Stands
but
there quietly.
I don't want to say it out loud, but read it and see if you want to sign
read
it.
it and sign if you want.
Yeah.
What do you do? Are there people that do fake man on this or fake petitions?
They do fake petitions, but I think
Yeah, Eric Andre's done that.
Yeah,
I've seen it before.
They say really racist stuff, like or crazy shit, like we're gonna. This is my petition to kill all the homeless people, and then
Okay.
they just hand it to somebody.
That's not funny.
And people usually laugh. Or
That one's not that funny.
Yeah, I know.
I bet there's a funnier idea.
there's funnier ideas. I just can't
like
remember.
turn the homeless into meat.
That's funnier.
That's funny.
Eating them. It's funnier.
Ask the homeless. Here's a petition to go around asking the homeless how they became homeless.
Whoa.
When I used to smoke crack, every time I smoked crack with a homeless person, I
Yeah.
would ask them if they
You
were
would ask
homeless.
them?
Eventually, we'd smoke crack. I'm like, I'd build up the courage to be like, okay,
Did you ever get like a?
so you're homeless, right?
Did you ever get like a answer you didn't expect, or anything that was like like a crazy one?
No, it's usually just like, yeah.
I started smoking crack and then I became homeless.
Well, no, I did smoke crack with this guy named Marcus, and he was buying cocaine for me. But one night, I just wanted him to buy. I would give him money, and I wanted him to get me crack instead. And then he got like hesitant. He was like, "I don't know, Taylor. I don't want you ending up in this tent like me," which meant he had a heart.
What a nice guy.
I know.
Nice guy.
I don't know. And then when I
Then he
mean,
took your money, bought crack, and left.
no, crackheads always. I only ever got someone walk away with my money one time
Dang.
out of all
You kept a
times.
good company of crackheads then. Like you didn't get the
You knew
the
how to pick 'em.
ne'er-do-wells.
Yeah, how do you pick them? I don't know. There was. I'm trying to think if any of. I usually ask them. There was never like some crazy story.
What does it feel like?
Crack?
Yeah, what's like the high
Have
feel
you
like?
done cocaine?
No.
Have you seen Wolf of Wall Street?
Yes.
When they smoke just like that.
It feels like that.
He does a very good. Did you watch The Right Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah, he gets pumped.
It sounded like a ghost.
Ooh.
What you just did.
So it's like limitless.
It's just like a
it's
rush of energy.
Okay.
It's like
Crack.
a rush of dopamine. It's
So what's the difference between the crack feeling and the cocaine feeling?
Crack is just immediate. Cocaine, it takes a
that
second because it has
ramps up.
It's gotta
to be
go through your
absorbed
nose.
by your nasal membranes.
But crack is like
Your lungs absorb
Crack
it.
is
Your
like immediate.
lungs and banging it, injecting it.
Do people inject crack?
You can.
can you bake it into anything?
It's like a cake. It's my crack cake.
This is my crack cake.
It's my mom's recipe.
Don't eat that. That's crack cake.
Can you
Oh,
eat
no,
it
no, no,
though?
no, no,
Can you
adults don't-
consume
Yeah,
it
can you
through
eat
that
it?
way? Like, can you make crack edibles?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you could eat it, and I guess your body would absorb it.
Eventually.
Then it's just like absorbing it, like eating cocaine, which does work. But I did.
farted?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
So
So
thanks for coming on, guys.
so you've eaten cocaine too?
Well, I was doing cocaine, and it was
your favorite
it was
recipe?
bad cocaine, and it,
How do you like to eat it?
Oh, I thought this was baking soda in my cupcake.
like
Oh, this
getting-
cake is ruined.
I just ate 3 kilos of cocaine.
like potatoes au gratin, amuse-bouche.
Dang.
Get like a
Fancy cocaine.
It's like a powdered cocaine over a pancake.
Yeah.
Over some flan.
Yes.
You just bang that.
Yeah. So what was the question?
Is Taylor Swift attractive?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, she's skinny. I'm into skinnier girls.
I think she's fine. I don't think she's
Yeah,
hot.
She's fine.
I
She's
think
not she's not a sexy beast like Salma Hayek.
No.
Well, Salma Hayek is old now, though, right?
Yeah, but you watch your
Yeah.
tongue.
From dusk till dawn.
Yeah. Come on. Desperado.
Desperado.
They should play that movie in reverse from dawn till dusk.
From dawn till dusk. Yeah, she's like a vampire, then she gets hot. And then
Whoa.
this guy-
When she's a vampire, she's hot.
Yeah, she's hot as a vampire, but she gets normal and hot.
Yeah.
And
Whoa.
Then, Quentin Tarantino unkills those people.
Oh, is he in
Yeah,
that
it's-
movie?
it's all in
Or is that
reverse.
his movie?
Huh?
Is that his movie? Or
Robert Rodriguez.
Is that Robert Rodriguez?
Robert
Yeah,
Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Oh, he was on Rogan recently. I didn't listen, though.
It was good.
Honestly, really
He told
good.
me to listen to it. It was good.
I listened to the Jeremy Renner one today. Did you hear about his accident?
Oh,
Yeah, I
he
met
came-
him
He came in
Sunday.
his
Jeremy
studio.
Renner?
Yeah.
Oh, when?
Sunday.
How's he see him? Because he got in a horrible accident. His eye fell out of his head.
He went through the pasta machine.
Even with the pasta machine. He's all right.
He's an inflatable tube man now.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's all right.
No, his accident was crazy. Did
Yeah.
you hear about it?
Yeah.
What podcast was he on?
Chris Williamson's.
I don't know who that is. But did he talk about the accident?
Yeah, it was all he talked about.
Oh God! So he's been telling. So he's going on podcast right now, telling about his
He's saying the same
accident?
story. Yeah.
You wrote a book, right?
Wrote a
Yeah,
book.
that's why he's going.
It was
on.
called My Life, Human
Yeah.
Pasta.
Pasta, my life.
My-
My life be like, ooh.
My life be like
Ow,
Chinese factory.
Well, there's your life before the pasta accident, and your life after the pasta accident.
Well, he told us, what was that part where the neighbor used the snow machine?
The day
Yeah.
before, his neighbor died from a snowplow.
Which begs the
He did
question.
not mention this on Rogan.
Yeah, which begs the question, why?
Did Jeremy Renner hurt himself on purpose
It's-
to distract from the fact that he killed his neighbor?
Whoa. Okay, now this is groundbreaking. I
Whoa.
didn't think
Is
that.
that what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
That's
No,
not-
I was gonna say, like, why not just like wait the next day to plow your snow? You know, just give it a day.
He did the day.
He still got
of.
his entrails in the fucking tractors.
That still wasn't the same one. There's no
It
way.
was a different one.
There's no way they just. That guy got killed by it, and he was like, "Well, I guess I gotta plow." This
Killed by the exact one, I guess. The same.
Oh, this
machine.
is like a
Same
Stephen
model.
King, yeah, haunted
snowplow. That's what I was saying. Maybe
But
maybe
Steve-
it's the snowplow.
But I don't know. He got just run over. But his eyeball popped out of his head. How did he get it back in there? It was like,
Easy.
easy.
They
You never
pop back
know.
in pretty easy.
They pop in pretty easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do it right now if you want.
Do you want to?
could you?
Want to pop out your?
Could you really?
It'd be crazy. We can pop it out, and you can look inside your own head.
But that has to hurt, right?
yeah.
Yeah, a
bet.
little.
I'm just kidding. I don't know how.
If you're a bitch,
That,
like we could play Operation.
that sounds
for
like a
real.
truly horrific thing because he said he could see his eyeball like there. So it's just like dangling by the cord.
I guess.
Yeah,
I like to. I mean, just it'd be so funny if I should
yeah. Knock him around a little
knock over,
bit.
like those.
Like yeah, the balls in the office.
Dink, dink.
Dude, if you had one with eyes,
Yeah. Oh,
that should be in like a haunted movie, right?
that should be a Halloween
Yeah,
decoration.
like ooh, you show
Yeah.
up this spooky.
Yeah.
Fucking eyes go back and forth. Yeah, yeah.
That-
And yeah,
yeah.
he pops him back in. You guys
What
ever
if you
see-
could just go, well, a little dirty.
He did the mash. He did the monster mash.
Well, that's Pirates of the Caribbean. That's what the guy does.
That
Oh
right?
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great movies.
Not Barboza, right?
No.
It's one of the.
It's one of the.
It's the Pappaly.
Yeah.
I gotta,
Paul
I gotta
Rudd.
rewatch Pirates of the Caribbean. Wasn't there one Johnny Depp wasn't in?
The
I
old-
didn't
later
see that
ones.
one.
I never saw that one. Of course, no. Everyone wants Captain Jack.
Captain Jack is the
He's
coolest
the- he's the
character.
thing, yeah.
All right, who are you guys on Pirates?
Oh,
Dibs on Keira Knightley. No, I'm kidding. I'm
one
not.
of the. I want to be one of the boards on the ship.
One of the boards?
Yeah. No, probably. I don't know. I
I
like
think
those
you're one
guys.
of the ghost ones.
Yep. I was about to say. You know the two guys, the fat friend and the skinny friend.
Yeah.
I think I'm the skinny friend.
That's the guy that takes his eyes out.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be that guy. Just so you know. But
I
that's what I
think that's pretty accurate.
That's what I think
though.
I am.
That is pretty accurate.
Unfortunately, I know myself.
I want
You?
to be the guys under the canoe, under the water, because that seems so cool.
No, dude, you're a fucking British guy.
Oh,
You're like a
no, don't make me the fucking British cuck husband.
sorry, no.
No.
You're like a British guy wearing like the red. You're like a
Yeah.
very minor.
You're
character.
wanted by Parliament, Mr. Jack Sparrow.
No,
Nick, I'm sorry, but
guys.
you're a very minor
This
British
is
character.
devastating.
You're in the British Navy.
This is fucking devastating.
You probably just get stabbed and thrown off the boat.
Oh,
And
I mean, that's okay.
like you have to if you're
You're
watching.
the fucking British villain.
No, I'm not.
The
I'm
one
a-
that when the ship's exploding, you're just walking and you don't
No.
even see
There's no
anything.
Indian people. In,
Yeah, I'm not even in this.
yeah, he's not
We
even.
have to
Indian.
imagine that he's.
If I'm in this, then I'm Orlando
You're in-
Bloom's
you're-
dad.
No, you're Orlando Bloom.
Dude,
You kinda
you're
look like him.
American. You're American Indian. You're basic, huh?
You kind of look like him, Brown in Orlando
Don't
Bloom.
say he's fucking Orlando Bloom. Fuck
I don't
that.
know.
I'm
Crazy.
gay British guy. He is to be Orlando Bloom.
You're
and he's Indian. That's crazy.
Okay, no. If we're watching the movie,
Yeah.
you're literally you have to pause the movie to tell people. Oh, you see that? Me? I mean, my
Oh,
back's
okay.
turned to the
I mean,
camera.
that's fair. I get it. I'm not a pirate type.
Anthony's a whole new film.
Oh, he gets a spin-off feature?
Yeah, so
That's
I'm kind of
crazy.
like a fun guy character, not memorable. And then Anthony is
very rude.
Anthony is
Shouldn't
like,
have asked this question though if I didn't want the truth.
well, hey,
That's
Anthony's
fair.
come on my podcast before. He's put in the time.
I
to
hate
get
how
a
much
better-
he's loving this. I hate it so much.
Anthony's like he's paid his dues. He gets to be his own movie be made. I am just like a anchor to what's going on.
You're
right
the
now.
eye guy. It's because the
Yeah,
eyes.
I'm the eye guy.
You're the eye guy.
I'm an anchor to this whole operation
Yeah.
right now, and you have to be an extra.
All right, that's
and
fine.
not even the
I'll
Jack
take
Sparrow.
it. I'll
one.
take it.
And the next one, maybe you can be like one of Captain Dutchman's
I'll-
tentacles.
That's all. I mean, that's all right. I'll be a tentacle. It's very Japanese of me.
Yeah, you are.
Tentacle porn.
You are part Japanese.
Yeah.
Where is it? Like your left foot?
Where is it? My
toe?
left foot.
Where is
toe.
it?
My penis.
Let's
Yeah.
see it.
My penis
Oh,
is
that's
very Japanese.
It's blurry.
It's so blurry.
Blurred out.
So many
Yeah.
pubes, but so blurry.
They do have a lot of pubes. Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, what is that?
I guess they
know.
just haven't figured out. Manscaped hasn't gotten to Japan yet.
Hmm.
I want to go to Japan so bad. Wait, when you were in the Coast Guard, did you what countries did you go to?
I went to only Middle Eastern countries
Yeah.
and off the coast of Cuba.
Yeah.
That's it. Didn't go anywhere Asian.
What's the steering wheel on the boat like?
It's like a
Just
little,
like Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's like a little joystick, isn't
yeah.
it?
It's like
He
a-
actually lived Pirates of the Caribbean. Now that I
Yeah,
think about
modern
it.
Pirates of the Caribbean,
Anthony's the ship.
It's like
Anthony's the
and it's not like a
Anthony's
big.
the Black Pearl.
No, there was smaller ships had that whole fucking.
That's fucking sick.
wheel,
You
but
ever
then
do that?
Huh?
You ever do one hand?
Uh,
Parallel park that shit?
But the big ships, it's literally like a little knob. You're like, oh, we want to turn this way?
Have you seen that those videos of people like docking? Not like docking like a ship, but like
Yes to both.
yeah. But like when they do it, the ropes like break and it almost like takes off
man.
somebody's head.
That almost happened to me
Crazy.
once.
Oh yeah, it's the amount of force. Those boats weigh what a
They
million
whip.
pounds.
Tons.
Those boats weigh so much.
That line would cut somebody's throat, right? It would
You'd be
like
dead.
slice off your head.
Well, I saw an Instagram reel recently of two trucks just tied up to each other's butts, and they're just pulling each other this way, that way. It breaks, and it killed someone because it flew off. And
Why did they do that?
late night Mexican type activity.
That's fun, though. I get
it's
it.
a street takeover.
I get why that's fun. Yeah.
People get hurt. That's someone's son.
I almost got hit by a line. Almost happened. Went in the Coast Guard.
What? It broke.
We were pulling off the pier, and we had to like hold tension on this line till like the boat is at a certain position. And the guy is supposed to tell me when to let go of the rope. And
Yeah.
He didn't tell me, and it was getting tighter. And then my boss was like, "Yo, stop!" Because it was getting like fucking like you can hear the line. You hear it.
Yeah, it sounds like a tree breaking.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Oh my god.
God
crazy.
damn. And what? Then it just snapped.
and then he put
Yeah.
the power forward, and so there's slack in the line, and we let it go. And it
Did you ever plug in the headphones in your ears and dun-dun-dun, 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 like when you were on the water? Did you ever like get with the boys and like sing on deck?
No, I don't think we sang.
Did you ever?
Not a yo-ho?
Not a yo-ho.
Did you have a friend on there? You're like, yo, I'm like Zach. You're like Cody. This is like Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. But in the Coast Guard.
We did that. Yeah, we didn't do pirates.
Dang, you look like the guy that like,
I look like
was
Zach
gonna
A-
get cast and you lost the role to Cole Sprouse because they were twins.
And then you started smoking crack. 'Cause you were upset.
That'd be a good roast broke for me. I look like Zach and Cody.
Zach and Cody, yeah.
Sweet crack of Zach.
Yeah, you
See,
look like
sweet crack.
you
of
look
Zach
like crack and
Cody would be
codeine.
Yeah, crack and Cody.
good. Sweet life of crack and Cody. Mr. Tipton, where's my crack?
We gotta tell. we gotta tell
Brenda's
Adam Lucky
song.
this.
I'd love her to sing me
Who's
sweet
she
lullabies.
dating?
She's married to
Zach Braff.
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin, yeah.
Oh, not Zach Braff.
No.
Zach Braff. Zach Braff is
That's
dating
Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh.
50-year-old Zach Braff into 21.
Whoa, you're against the age gap?
Not really.
I mean, that's pretty crazy.
What's the
age gap.
biggest age gap that you'd be like, that's all right?
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
Or like that's crazy.
Speaking legal.
Like I'd be like, this is okay.
But I mean,
Yeah.
it's also like
130 would be crazy.
I think a 10-year age gap is crazy if you're like
18 and
18.
You're 14 and 24.
Yeah.
18 and
that's
28.
illegal, super illegal,
But if you're like 25,
super
35,
super illegal. But you know,
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. He's got sounds. You didn't
that's
get that?
crazy.
That's awesome.
yeah, I forgot. I would usually break them out earlier, but I forgot.
But like, okay, I'll throw two ages at you. 43 and 25. Play it.
Ow, it's too.
I'm not going to tell you the gender of bitch until you pick.
I mean, it kind of depends.
Wait, it was 45 and 23.
43 and 25.
43. Well, I'm okay either way,
Okay.
I think so.
unless the 45-year-old's broke as fuck. Then I'm not okay with that.
He's so fucking rich.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's fine. I don't care.
Okay, I'll do you one. 31 and 18.
Nah.
31 and 18. That's a bit. Yeah, it's a bit crazy.
Thanks. That's my dad and mom, guys.
Really?
yeah.
Whoa. Well, you kind of just tricked us. So that's not my
I'm
fault.
an illegitimate child.
You
Doesn't
just
make it
guys.
good.
That's not my
That's
fault. You did a
crazy.
Doesn't
trick
make it
to
I'm
better.
not saying it's great. I'm just saying that's where I came from.
But I bet your dad was kind of excited.
My dad was probably really excited.
Like, sick.
Whoa.
A high schooler.
She graduated. She was graduated, I think.
I mean, does she have a GED?
No, she almost failed, but no, she passed.
Your mom's a dummy?
It's so funny.
My mom's hella
so
smart.
funny
How
to be like,
dare
does your
you?
mom have a GED?
Yeah, I know. Taylor just got his online. He's gonna go.
I
He's gonna
know.
walk away again, and bring back his GED.
I do have my college degree,
What'd you study?
acting.
Really?
Bachelor of Fine Arts
The dra-
in acting.
That's crazy.
BFA in acting.
Were you doing crack at that time too?
The first time I smoked crack was in college. So yeah, but
That's a
I
cool-
only smoked crack one time in college.
But back then it was method.
Oh yeah,
So
dude.
method.
Sick. Awesome. Way to go, dude. Oh yeah, this one doesn't stop.
It's so loud.
Oh no. Oh, it's really loud for you. Okay, let me fix it. Oh, I couldn't fix it. Sorry. Oh, fuck. Oh wait, hold on. How do we do this? Shit.
He knows.
God damn it. Oh
Torturing the audience right now.
Nobody's listening to this point.
Everybody's walked away.
no. Yeah, from what they're from.
Yeah, they just walked
They
away.
left the
They
thing
left
playing,
it.
but
They're
they
like,
walked away from it.
Jesus.
Yeah, I got a BFA in acting. Oh yeah, first time I smoked crack was in college, but I really loved cocaine in college.
So did you?
I lived.
Oh,
for,
tell me about the first
I
time. Then.
lived for New Year's Eve.
So you did
White
cocaine.
Lamborghini, slick back hair, sloppy steaks at Trefani's.
Dang.
First time I smoked crack.
Yeah, like
I
what
was-
was the transition like? You couldn't get cocaine, I'm assuming.
No, I loved cocaine so much. Had a passion for it, I guess. And then I saw Wolf of Wall Street, saw them smoke crack, and drunk me. I was like, that looks fun. And so I was back home at Ohio State's campus. And,
Oh, this was at OSU. Dang.
and I came out of a blackout just asking like a young homeless guy like where to get crack. And then we walked to the bad part of no longer campus, just the bad part of High Street. And we asked this taller homeless black
I've been
guy-
there. Yeah.
to Columbus.
Yeah, in High Street. Yeah.
And I gave him money and he could have walked away, but he came back and then we smoked crack for the first time. And then somewhere along the way, as I get further away from the memory, I kind of forget. But I also told the story on Kill Tony, and it got a good reception.
Dang, man.
But then we went to a gas station, and all these homeless people. I think I had like 3 or 4. I had an amount of homeless guys with me, and they were asking me for money. One person asked for water, whatever. And I'm in this gas station. I was like, I gotta lose these guys. And so I walk out of the gas station. I see another guy walking back to his car. And I go up to him like, yo, can I pretend I'm with you? And he says, sure. So I get in his car and we just speed off. And so I lose. So goal
Yeah,
accomplished.
But now you're in a car
But
with a
a car
maniac. Yeah.
Oh, this is easy.
Two black guys, just two black guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
And they asked me what I'd gotten into that night. I said I smoked crack for the first time, and then they're like, "Oh, you want to smoke some more?" So
Whoa.
first time I smoked crack, I smoked crack twice.
So you had a great experience, I would say.
Well,
That's like the ideal crack experience. I feel
and then when I was in this car, the one guy
like.
was happy
Smoking
I
with
was
two
there.
cool black dudes to pick you up from a fucking.
They were gay lovers too. So
Whoa,
it was
dude! See,
2 gay blacks.
two gay black lovers.
Smoking crack.
And the driver hated that I was in the car, which you probably would too.
Driver hated you in the car?
Yeah, but the passenger was like psyched for some reason. Probably because I had money and I could buy crack for us. So we smoked crack till like 6 a.m. and then they dropped me off back at my friend's fraternity house.
dang, were your friends like, holy shit, bro? Hell
They're
yeah.
like,
I don't
where
know
you
if I
been?
told them, but I did tell my father.
Hey,
Told your
Dad.
father, hey
Yeah.
dad, I smoked crack with 2 gay black dudes.
Yeah, I didn't tell him the gay black dudes part, but
I left that part out.
I love that part out.
that's
They were-
where he would have drawn the line.
Little editorial.
Whoa, Taylor.
Taylor.
I'm fine with you smoking crack, but with gay men,
What did he say? What did your dad
homosexual
say?
gay
yeah,
men.
yeah. What did he say? What was his reaction?
Were you crying or were you like, Dad, I smoked crack with 2 black guys?
I feel like he was nonchalant about
Yo,
it.
Dad, I'm different now.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Dad. Things are
He
different.
was more nonchalant than you would think, but that's based on previous history with us, which I won't reveal on this.
Okay. So another question.
Yeah.
When it weared off, did you immediately want more crack?
When it wears off, no, because by that time it's 6 a.m. and I'm usually not I want to smoke crack for as long as I possibly can. I'm usually like, well, that first time I wasn't anticipating how bad I would feel. Because, I'd done cocaine till the wee hours of the morning before. So you feel bad at that point. You're like, I don't
Yeah.
want to prolong.
I've heard, yeah.
I'm going to feel worse. The longer I do this, the worse I'll feel.
Yeah.
So I have that much foresight. But that's not until after I've done a bunch. I'm like, I'm going to feel bad.
Yeah.
But
So like when
this has to end.
when
The
did the
party-
craving kick in? Like
craving for more crack?
Yeah.
Well, I
midday?
guess
Or
no.
the next
You,
day?
you're not addicted to crack cocaine immediately.
Immediately? Okay.
No, you just
So we can try it.
and then
Yeah.
you'd be fine. It's the
I feel
same
like
as
that's
coke.
bad
It's the
advice.
same.
One and done.
Chemically, it's the same as coke. Crack is just coke. You
I
smoke.
thought it's more addictive though. Isn't crack more addictive?
It's only more addictive because of how much more of an intensive an experience it is. Physically, it doesn't make you more addicted. Cocaine is hard to get physically addicted to. Not like cocaine isn't like opiates where you go through withdrawal.
Yeah. No, I know that.
You won't go through cocaine withdrawal
You go through crack withdrawals?
No.
Then why are there so many crack addicts?
because you're just.
It's just so sick.
It's
It
so
probably
much
feels
more.
so
It's
sick.
just. It's really fun. It's way more fun than cocaine. I really have to go to the
Wow.
bathroom, so you can do Anthony and Nick talk.
Interesting. All right, let's go to the
Well, do you know where we can get some crack?
Yeah,
I
honestly.
could find it.
Nah, I don't
Find those
want-
2 gay black dudes.
I don't want to do crack. You should have those guys on your pod.
They would be so good on your pod.
Yeah.
So you think Taylor fucked those 2 gay black dudes when he was on
I
crack?
had sex with those guys.
I think he did.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
were like, he was like, I don't have any more money for crack. And they're like, there's other ways you
There's
can
other
pay."
ways you can pay.
And they just railed him out. But he didn't care because he was on crack. He was on crack, so he was like, I guess
Using the term railed him out is crazy.
they railed him out, man.
The Eiffel Tower, my boy.
Eiffel Tower, my boy. And it's all right. You know, people go through seasons.
Seasons of your life. Yeah, yeah.
Seasons. Taylor's crack season.
Taylor's crack season.
I mean, it's funny that the neon is white.
Crack theme.
Crack theme.
I remember listening
Crack
to what's that song by 50 Cent where he explains how to make crack?
I don't know.
And I was like, I'm not putting that in my body. That's crazy.
crack.
Like all the shit that they cut it with and they cook it. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah. I've never done anything other than weed and mushrooms.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever do a drug that's cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels
Like
wrong.
a-
It feels wrong. What you cooking, son?
What you cooking?
Meth?
You're a chef?
Yeah, because in a line in that song, he's like, they call me Chef Boyar 50. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's pretty sick.
No drugs where
Who cooks crack in a microwave, though? I feel like that's wrong.
no drugs where you need beakers.
None. I'm not doing any of those.
Yeah.
I guess other than, what, prescriptions? Those
Yeah.
are done in beakers, right?
But
They
I
make
mean, that's-
Advil in beakers.
Yeah. They make Advil and beakers.
Who invented Advil, by the way? God, this hurts. I wish I could take something for it, you know?
I mean, it all starts from like a root or something, you know?
It all starts with a root.
It starts from the root. You know what I mean? Like they chew
Yeah.
on something, they're like, oh, it's kind of.
Oh, this my
and
leg
like-
was
And
fucking.
then they like synthesize it and
Yeah.
yeah. Like I'm sure early Advil was probably really good for you.
It's just maca root. Just eat that.
Yeah, you know what it was? Like somebody was probably getting his leg chopped off, and they're like, "Give me something to bite," and they just
And
they grabbed a random fucking branch, and he like,
and he's like, "Whoa, I don't feel it at all.
feel it
You
at
cut
all."
off my penis, I don't feel it."
I don't know why he would say that.
Huh?
Why would he say that?
Because it's like
Why
it's
were they
amazing.
Why were they cutting his penis?
I don't know.
Why would they do that?
Was it 60 minutes?
Why would you take?
It was a scenario.
Why would you take that? Why would you take this fun conversation?
Oh my god, I'm sorry. They cut my toe off. It was gangrenous. Is that better?
That's better. Yeah.
What about a gangrenous penis?
Why would it be gangrenous?
They would cut off a Harvey Weinstein had a gangrenous penis. That's why he lost his penis.
He doesn't have a penis.
He doesn't have a penis. He has a vagina. Did you not even read the deposition? No. He took too many dick pills and then he started doing injections and then his penis fell off. See? You fucking, what are you, under a rock, you fucking idiot?
I guess it's just down running the same circles.
Candace Owens is defending him.
Is she?
Yeah, do you know this whole thing?
No.
Who's defending him?
Candace Owens is doing a whole thing.
Well, is she doing the thing like, well, actresses were hot when he was around? Is she doing that?
That's a
thing?
funny
No,
angle.
it's like
That's a really funny angle.
Well, I've been seeing memes about that, so I don't know. He was just
Crack in the back.
Did you just do crack?
I was rehearsing that.
I gotta nail this.
No, she's defending it. She thinks no, he did do horror. Like he did. What is her? I'm trying to think because I've heard she went on
Because they what?
Tim Dillon. She's on Tim Dillon's podcast and like a bunch of basically her. I think a bunch of actresses like Harvey promised them like a bunch of stuff and it didn't happen. And so then they just accused him of rape. I think is her.
That was her angle.
That's her angle. And I think, I forget. I wish I could remember exactly what it is. My problem is I listen to so many podcasts and absorb so many information. I do not retain any of it.
She's saying it didn't happen.
She's saying he's not a good guy. He cheated on his wife and stuff, but he isn't isn't as bad of a rapist as it came out. That's what I think her thing is. I'm not saying this.
Yeah. It's a funny take to have.
It's like why even
say it?
Why even
Right?
bother?
He's
With
not even as
Candace
bad as a
Owens,
rapist as you
Candace Owens has figured out how to make millions of dollars. So,
yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
but I can't. I'm not. I feel like I'm not smart enough to be an investigative journalist.
Shout out Candace.
Candace Medina, Candace Owens.
Candace dick fit in your mouth.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, that's right. I remember her.
Oh yeah, I remember when I smoked crack.
You're never gonna let this go, are you?
Never.
Well, hey, the memories are in my head, not yours, idiot.
I'm gonna live through you.
You know what?
We're gonna do Eternal Sunshine, and we're gonna live your
I'm
memories.
gonna live your memories.
Okay, you're gonna have a lot of fun.
I know. I want to have fun as a crackhead. I want to know what it's like.
It would be cool if at some point we can do like
That would be sick.
transfer
Yeah,
experiences,
docking,
memories. Yeah,
mind docking.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to do that.
You wouldn't want to
wouldn't?
mind dock?
No.
you're a pussy, dude.
Yeah,
Bro,
I am.
mind dock with me, dog.
You're afraid of falling in love with like.
Salma Hayek.
I would only mind dock with like guys who interact with Salma Hayek.
I would mind dock with
so-
it. I would mind dock with Antonio Banderas to get to that sex scene.
Did you know Salma Hayek's married to a billionaire?
Yeah, we looked it up.
This is what I would do. I would mind dock with Antonio Banderas, and then I would go into that mind and just find the memory of having sex with Salma Hayek, and then I would jerk off to that memory as Antonio.
So like
Banderas.
while you're mind docking with Antonio, you're just beating off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if I just thought about this. What if I looked on that monitor and then you guys weren't there?
Right?
I look back
That
and
would
you're
be
gone.
funny. That'd be very funny. That would be so great. Taylor's still in a car with two gay black guys. That's funny as shit. That's great.
Have you seen Casey on his like stories recently? He'll be like have a clip from his show, and it'll cut to him just performing for an empty room, like the same
funny.
exact thing.
That's
It's
funny.
That's funny.
very funny. He's
I would mind dock with Banderas for Spy Kids too.
To be in Spike,
Yeah, to
just
be in
have
Spy
those
Kids.
memories, see those
yeah,
memories.
have those memories.
I'd do Fire Girl and Lava Man.
Shark Girl and Fire.
Shark Boy and Lava
Shark
Girl?
Boy and
Shark
Lava
Boy and
Girl.
Lava Girl.
Yeah.
I'd be Lava Girl.
Favorite Spy
So I could-
Kids?
so I
1,
could-
2, or 3?
The one with Stallone.
3D.
Yeah.
3D's great.
I love
great.
3D. I don't remember the other ones.
1 is great.
One is okay.
No,
the
1
thumb,
is great.
the thumb people.
The thumb people
Oh
rule.
yeah, those were awesome.
That's
that was
one.
one.
That
Oh,
was one. 3
3D.
is all in the video game, pretty much.
Okay.
But that one's great too.
That was fun.
Elijah Wood's in it.
And Stallone.
Who are the actors?
Junie, I don't know his name.
Junie.
And that she's aged beautifully. She looks great.
What is her name?
God, what is her name?
God.
Salma Jr.
Salma Hayek. Salma.
She's beautiful.
Lolick.
Junior Hayek.
I don't think
Salma
Junie.
Junior Hayek.
Salma Jr.
Great movie. Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's done a lot of movies.
It's really funny.
I checked his IMDb. He did Shark Boy and Lava Girl too. That's crazy.
Yeah, he did Sin City.
Who played the boy in Spy Kids?
I don't remember his name, but it's
Junie.
Junie's his character's name.
What a terrible name for a boy.
Yeah.
Junie.
Sweaty hands. Kid had sweaty hands.
The actor or like the
The
character?
character. And the actor probably. Method.
Maybe.
Was one of the plot points that his hands were slippery
Yes.
and he dropped something?
Yes.
Oh.
He falls off the monkey bars. And like, Junie, your hands are gross.
Honestly,
but I
like,
think that sweat helps him at the end somehow. I forget.
it's a
though.
great
Great kids movie.
great kids movie. Just like the idea of it is so good. The concept.
Oh yeah.
I forget so
that your
much.
parents
Your
their
parents are spies.
Yeah.
They get kidnapped.
Yeah.
So then the spies
To rescue them.
the kids have to be spies.
That's what be
I
spies.
And then
just-
Cheech and Chong and Machete are their uncles, and they
Yeah.
teach them to be spies. Pretty.
I
sick.
remember Machete, Danny
Yeah.
Aiello.
And Cheech.
Danny
Danny Aiello.
Danny
Hey, don't marry my daughter.
Trejo.
I only know him from
Danny Trejo.
Moonstruck.
are there kids movies like that now? I feel like when we were kids, how old are you?
31.
How old are you?
Just turned 30.
Okay, I'm 29. We're all around the same age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the movies that came out when we were kids were way more big.
Yeah, I felt like kids' movies were like a big thing.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's big kids movies.
Like Spy Kids was big, Finding
all
Nemo was
animated,
big,
right?
but even like animated stuff doesn't. I don't feel like there's like a big thing.
there's no
Well, now
live
adults
action.
are watching animated stuff too. I think that also taints it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because like back in the day, our parents didn't go see.
Big Fat Liar was big. Remember?
Big
That-
Fat Liar was huge. I think it's a network thing though, because Disney Channel's not a thing anymore. It's like Disney Plus, and now it's
What
everything.
Are kids watching now?
And
Marvel?
Nickelodeon, the movies like Jimmy Neutron, like the cartoons made movies.
Yeah, there's
of
no
the cartoons. There's none of that.
Well,
Wild Thornberry movie, Rugrats movie.
Yeah, Wild Thornberry movie.
Cartoon Network
Johnny
doesn't
Tsunami.
Cartoon Network doesn't seem to have like a really big show.
Well, Cartoon Network's done, right? There's no more Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I don't think they're.
Didn't they just bring it back?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, it's been gone for a couple years.
Yeah, kids don't watch cartoons. They just watch Chinese factory videos on their iPads now.
They just watch TikTok. They watch guys getting stuck in the
They just
pot.
watch
They do.
Human
They watch
Pasta.
Possum Machine videos.
Then they're like, go
Well,
to,
and then there's Temple Run down in the corner.
yeah, there's
yeah,
Temple
yeah,
Run.
and then they go to school and they fucking stab each other
Yeah.
and shoot each other up.
Candy Crush on the bottom.
Can you imagine being a kid right now? God dang.
I wouldn't like it.
I feel like
Comparatively.
phones are not. Do you think kids should not have phones?
I wouldn't give my kid a phone until I got a phone. So I was like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think around that time it's kind of weird if they don't have a phone,
Yeah.
and it kind of actually
Probably
hurts
get bullied.
their
Yeah.
I'd
socialization.
get them a June
Unfortunately.
bug phone.
The old person.
yeah.
It's a big number.
Honestly, a light phone for a kid. would
Yeah,
be
like
kinda
a
tough.
like a
Yeah.
dumb phone.
So they can still text,
Text, call.
That kid's gonna be so sad though.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think it would be nice. What if there was an iPhone for kids? Why does Apple not have like a? I wonder if they could pass legislation where kids can only have a specific kind
Like
of
kids'
phone.
iPhone.
A kid's iPhone.
Kids
Yeah.
iPhone.
Yeah.
I think it would be. I mean, they do it now with like YouTube Kids, and
Right.
stuff like that. Like, so you have to do a lot of work to do it,
Yeah.
but you can basically. I just think it's just not good just to have that as a kid. You
No,
need
you
to,
don't
like,
need
No.
screens.
You need to be incentivized to get outside and do.
It's
shit.
not good to.
We got fat kid problem. It helps with the fat kid problem.
We got kids addicted to porn. Probably.
Got kids addicted to porn. That's crazy.
There's like kids who are like in high school who have ED because they're fucking.
yeah. Imagine having ED.
Oh
in
no!
high school.
When I was in high school, my girlfriend in high school. I noticed if I watched too much porn and jerked off, it was harder for me to have sex. That is something I've known since high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now these kids can't get hard.
That's pretty crazy.
Crazy.
I think it's all engineered.
It's also kind of crazy to like go to like Capitol Hill, and like that's like the thing you're fighting for.
Hey,
Like, these
kids
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 can't
have
get
erectile
hard.
Kids can't get
dysfunction.
hard.
These kids can't get hard. I like them hard.
I like them hard.
Derek Poston was talking about that in the green room. Like, talking about like there's too many hot kids on TV or something, and then it was making me laugh, just being like, that is something that even if you were on the other side, you couldn't argue with.
Yeah.
You're like, get the hot kids off TV. He's like, what are you talking about? You think they're hot on TV?
Yeah,
there's no way to win that argument from the other side.
Yeah, there's no way to.
It's an unbeatable argument.
Man, it sucks that though, like we were talking about Neuralink stuff. Like if you can get to the point where you just completely create your own reality in your brain, there's going to be pedophiles that create their own.
That's so true.
That's true. Yeah.
reality.
That's so true.
But then maybe they just get it out of their system. Maybe
I
that's
don't
what
know
they
if
need.
it's that. I don't think it's like.
I don't think
Maybe
that's
that's what
how it
they
works.
I don't think it's like.
No, I think you have sex with
colon
enough
cleanse.
children. You're like, oh, I'm not into this anymore.
No, I don't
They
think
grow
that
out
works.
of it.
Yeah, you grow out of it. No,
That's what Japan did. They made the child sex dolls.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That feels kind of wrong.
With that logic, yeah.
That it'll curb.
Yeah, that it'll curb.
Did
it's
it do anything?
At least it's not a real child. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even know if they went through with it because the backlash was so crazy. They were just like, that's so gross. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Because that makes me think, like, is child porn legal there then? Like, is it legal? If you
No,
can have a
no,
child
it
sex
It
doll?
can't be
No.
legal.
Do you guys think like your arms and legs are as long as they should be?
He's asking questions like he smoked crack. I feel like you got dinosaur arms.
You guys ever feel like I don't know.
What do you feel like should be longer, your arms or your legs?
I don't know. You ever see a guy though with arms that are too long?
I have
Yeah.
seen long arms. Yeah.
You look like a girl.
They got like chimp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chimp arms. They're walking on their fists.
Like, what are you standing up for?
yeah. Walk on all fours.
Walk on all fours, man.
Come on, buddy. Hey, that's where Kill Tony's going to be next. The next golden ticket winner will
Be an ape man.
It was a
Ape man.
chimpanzee,
Ape
an
man.
orangutan.
He's holding the mic stand with his feet.
Yeah, and then he literally like killed. He has a bad say rips Tony apart.
Yeah.
Rips Tony's face off.
Chimpanzees scare me, legit.
Oh, they're so strong.
They're so scary. Like they just turn
Their
on.
eyes too.
They're very moody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever
like
seen
a-
those
they're
like
like a-
chimp documentaries where they show warring chimps?
Yeah, that and like they rip people apart. They rip your nuts off.
They
and your
also
face off.
they'll gang up on one chimp.
Yeah.
Too. If
Oh,
they
so what was
if they
that?
have a grudge on one chimp, they'll gang up.
Chimp
and
Empire?
Fuck him up.
Chimpire?
It was something like that. Chimpire.
Well, I don't know why. No, they call it Chimp Empire. They could have called it Chimpire the whole time.
yeah.
Ted Sarandos, dumbass,
Chimpire.
dumbass
Chimpire.
Ted
Chimp
Sarandon.
umpire.
Chimp umpire.
That's in the Air Bud universe, Chimpire.
You're like, come on up and just
He calls the
fucking-
best balls and strikes we've ever seen.
Breaks.
Breaks
the-
a bat right in front of him.
crazy.
You will not chew out that umpire.
No, exactly.
Try walking up to that umpire. You don't like a strike
rip
call?
your face
He will
off.
rip your face off.
But
dude.
I don't think chimpanzees know how to punch. Like,
They don't
No,
need
but
to,
they'll just
bro.
fucking-
They just need to grab.
well, they
That's
like
it.
beat when they're beating on something. They like beat
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they don't know how to punch. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not fucking uppercutting.
Imagine spinning elbow from a chimp.
That's
dude.
my problem is
That would be
chimpanzees.
so
I bet they
sick.
don't spin an elbow, but they fucking
They slap.
spin
Yeah,
like
they spin and
Round
hit.
in a circle.
Yeah, yeah.
Chimp do the spinning back fist.
Yeah,
The chimp
that.
tornado.
Yeah,
tornado,
chimp
yeah.
tornado.
You got stuck in a chimp tornado.
But they're just like they're
Tasmanian
like they fucking
devil.
grab and rip.
They grab and rip. And
How,
that's the
that you have to have
scariest
so
part.
much strength. Well,
They do.
Like, if you see, I guess.
They rip your finger. They go for
They
your fingers
literally
and
like
your nuts
rip
and your face.
Yeah, they rip
How
your
did-
lips
I mean,
off.
All your
Wow.
weak extremities.
They rip your lips off. They bite your lips off.
Like,
bite
you
your
think they
lips off.
in
And your
one,
nose.
like in one fell swoop, or you think they pulled off in chunks?
No, they do.
They're fucking like
Do you think they do like the got your nose, but they rip it off and they show their friends?
they
Like,
go like this and they go. They spit it out.
It's just crazy how strong they are.
they're so strong, dude.
Dense.
I wanted to see them lift weights. That'd be sick.
Oh, if you could like teach them to do curls, how many
Yeah.
they could do?
I wonder. I don't know if they get tired though.
Yeah, they just never get tired.
They probably just have max endurance. It's probably crazy.
How long before we?
Probably not high weight, but
High
crazy
reps, yeah.
Well, I wonder if, like, I bet because I was telling Anthony, I was deadlifting today at 315.
That's a lot, right?
That's
a
for
lot.
5 reps.
That's a lot.
I wonder how much a chimp.
5 reps? Dang.
4 sets of 5, 315. I wonder how much
Dang,
a
dude, you're
chimp.
jacked.
I wonder how much a chimpanzee could deadlift.
Or just like
Probably
fucking-
1,000 pounds.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
not 1,000 a chimp.
I'd say probably like 700.
They only weigh like 80 pounds, though.
Yeah,
No,
but they're-
I thought chimpanzees were like the size of a big.
There's
guy.
some pretty big chimpanzees.
They're not the size of a big guy. They're the size of like a Chinese
You
guy.
think if you push a chimpanzee off a cliff, he would survive better than a guy getting pushed off a
Yes.
cliff?
Yes, because they could probably like grab a rock too.
Yeah. No, they're not allowed to
Way
do
down.
that.
They're not allowed to. Their hands
You're
are
just
tied
saying
behind their
just
back. Their
pure
long arms
based
are done
purely
that.
off impact. Who's? Oh, I think they have.
You guys are laughing, but that's probably an experiment in fucking Guangdong,
Well,
Guangdong, China.
Okay,
They're throwing.
we're gonna push a monkey off a cliff.
That's some Chinese experiment.
We can push a guy. Yeah, they do like the what are the Uyghurs? They push a Uyghur guy off, and they push a chimpanzee.
Yeah.
And they go, all right.
Yeah. What notes are you taking?
All right.
Dead as fuck.
Dead.
Yeah.
Splat.
Crazy.
I think I would be. I would like to have a couple tangs around me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Orangutan.
I don't really fuck with
Yeah.
apes.
I fuck with tangs heavy, bro.
Those are nice ones, right?
Yeah.
I bet an
gentle.
orangutan would turn on you if it needed.
No, I don't think it would. If you
What's-
became cool with it, I think it would be cool with you.
What
A chimp
was-
would turn on you.
In Planet of the Apes, what was the big giant one?
That
What,
was orangutan.
Or the
was
gorilla?
so
Well, they had a
big,
gorilla
though.
too.
They had gorillas in there.
What was the big red one though?
That's an
Yeah,
orangutan.
orangutan.
It's so big in the movie though.
They are
Pretty
big.
big.
I didn't know that.
They're smaller than gorillas, but they're bigger than chimps. They're pretty big.
Yeah,
But they're gentle. They're
Yeah.
not like they're
Big,
not super violent.
They
Big
could-
orangutan expert here.
but an orangutan could probably.
They're pretty gentle.
They could fuck you
Docile.
up. Absolutely.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT this.
Ask if orangutans are the gentlest primate, and they are more gentle
Are
than humans.
orangutans the gentlest primate? Are orangutans the gentlest primate? Yes, orangutans are often considered the gentle giants of the primate world.
Ooh, interesting.
Here's why: solitary lifestyle. Unlike chimps or baboons,
Ooh.
orangutans are mostly solitary,
Ask if a
locking
orangutan.
themselves in their rooms and gooning for hours on
Ask-
end.
Gooning for
Calm
hours on end.
temperament.
Hey, what is this?
They're
chat.
generally slow moving. Oh, I have joke GPT.
Oh, sorry.
Joke.
Calm temperament. How strong are they though?
Can an orangutan flip a switch and kill you?
How strong?
Flip a switch.
How
I flipped the switch.
strong are they?
I just flipped the switch.
Are they as
I just fucked a monkey up. I just fucked this human up.
chimpanzee? Orangutans are insanely strong.
They are so
That's really
strong.
funny that ChatGPT. Oh, I like.
Insanely. An adverb is
Well,
crazy.
no, because I do ChatGPT a lot, and the more you use it,
It
Yeah,
talks like
it
this.
loosens up. It gets comfortable with you.
I do like.
All right, we chilling.
And so I do what you're saying. Everyone will have their own personal
sure.
ChatGPT
Yeah.
at some point. That's just like their buddy,
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
and
It'd
that
be like Jarvis from
Yeah,
Iron
that
Man.
can't be good for kids.
No.
Even stronger than chimpanzees in many ways.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But they're
here-
gentle
raw strength. Orangutans.
because they don't have group mentality. They're by
Orang-
themselves. They're monks.
Interesting.
They're like monks.
Okay, so
I saw an orangutan have a pet dog. It was the fucking coolest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro.
orangutans are 7 times stronger than humans. Chimpanzees 1.5 to 3 times.
Well, that means that we might be able to take a chimp.
No.
No way.
You've seen those videos? They
A
rip
really
people
strong
apart.
human?
Nah.
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I think a chimp is just so quick with it.
Yeah.
It would just fucking. It
Quick
would
with
like.
it.
Lifting power.
Oh, fucking chimp
Jeez.
expert over here.
That's crazy. That. Want to hear what a fight between them might look like? Well, yeah.
well, ask
What if one has
Ask
a
the
gun?
generate a video.
regular sized chimp versus like like one of the strongest men in the world. Would it be an equal fight? Would it be a fair fight?
Would it be a fair fight
1.5
between the
times seems
strongest
low to me, doesn't it?
man
I
in
don't
the
think that's
world
okay.
and a regular chimpanzee?
Like those videos, the police have shot chimps. It takes multiple shots. To
Yeah.
take them down.
Absolutely not. It would be a massacre. Not- I love my ChatGPT, and not in the strong man's favor. Oh, dang. Chimps are pound for pound freaks of nature. Even a regular adult chimp, 70 to 120 pounds,
So I told you, size of a small Chinese man.
can outfit a 200 to 30 pound man. Explosiveness.
Yeah.
Chimps are twitchy, fast, and hit with sudden bursts. Okay. I like that we have the stats
Easy,
right now.
Easy.
Think NFL
What's the
linebacker.
40 time?
Think NFL linebacker speed with
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
yard rate.
How many reps?
Weaponized range. Chimps fight dirty, biting, gouging, tearing.
Gun to your head.
Yeah.
Gun to your head. They're like, we can either just shoot you in the head,
Yeah.
or
I gotta fight a
we'll
chimpanzee.
we'll let you go, but there's a chimp out here.
There's a murderous
There's a
chimp.
murderous chimp out here. You can take your chances.
What would you do? That's tough.
I would probably just kill myself.
Yeah, because you're just gonna hurt.
It's
real
gonna
bad.
torture you.
But,
Yeah.
it's not gonna kill you. It's gonna fucking torture.
He's not gonna kill you either.
Yeah.
but what's the scenario? Can't I like run away?
You can run.
Is there a Lamborghini in the distance I can jump in?
There is a Lamborghini, but the keys are somewhere.
Oh, they're in the chimp's ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. You get to like. You get to a point and the chimpanzee goes like this.
Yeah.
He's holding up.
Oh, that's a sick movie.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
hear the dangle. Ooh, ooh.
All right.
You
What about this? $100 million.
Yeah.
You have to fight a chimp, but you get to wear like one of those suits that they wear,
dogs for
the dog biting suit.
Can't be all over my
The
entire
canine
body.
suit.
You get to wear a helmet.
He's probably gonna still hurt.
He might rip through that suit and
Yeah.
fucking rip your shit up.
And rape
You have to survive. You have to survive 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think I could do it. I don't know. It would be really scary.
That would be so terrifying.
Do we want to see who would win?
The
in this
chimp
fight?
just shows. They show the picture of Taylor fucking the chimp's wife.
Oh. You ever
His
see?
motivation.
Okay, here we go.
Have you seen a chimp testicle before?
Just one.
Dude, they're huge. Look them up.
Oh, I've seen a video. Yeah, they have big nuts.
They have huge. Dude, it fits. They showed a chimp's brain versus a testicle. The testicle's bigger than the brain.
It's not
by like
proportionate
4.
to their body.
No, their testicles are huge. Like they showed the testicle in the brain. Their balls are bigger than their brains.
It's crazy.
It's kind of sick.
Do you want to see who? What? Do you want me to see the fight between a chimp and an orangutan?
You can see one.
Well, no. Do you want me to read it to you?
You just have some crazy
Yeah.
fucking underground.
It says the
video.
orangutan wins, not because he's faster or meaner, but because he's a walking forklift with monk patience and gorilla grip.
Walking forklift.
I'll
is
show you
great.
gorilla grip. Want to see full gorilla steps in?
Yeah,
Let's go.
tried his pussy. I'll show you.
ChatGPT wants me to make ChatGPT wants me to make a gorilla fight the winner.
That's a good video for your YouTube. Who would win in a fight?
Yeah.
Orangutan or chimpanzee?
They did that. They've had those.
Oh, okay.
I think tangs are very
is a good
passive,
idea.
but they would fuck up.
This is a good idea for
They
my
would
next
cry. They'd have
video.
one tear rolling down as they killed.
As they kill something. Yeah, so they have a
Yeah.
little bit of heart.
Have you seen
Yeah.
that video of that monkey? It's not a chimp or a orangutan, but it's like a different kind of monkey, and it rips the scalp off that Indian guy.
No, man.
Yeah, like completely off.
Yeah, he's like this monkey's like playing with him, and it just grabs his hair and like rips it
Oh.
back. You just see white because it happens so fast. He doesn't start bleeding, but it.
Oh my god.
What does the Indian guy do?
He's like,
Ow, 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 ow,
and the video ends.
Guy keeps
Damn.
recording.
I'm gonna front facing video.
So, like, what do you think are the people like that get monkeys? Do they like danger a lot?
They're mentally ill. Like in that documentary on HBO, all those people are like mentally ill.
yeah, they're not well.
I assume they like ride motorcycles. They do like a lot of dangerous things.
People
That's
do it
right.
for greed.
Well, here it is. Here it is. So I think everyone has like their thing. They like my thing is I'm a drug addict. Crack cocaine was my thing. Some people's things, their crack is taking care of chimpanzees.
Yeah.
Your thing is obviously
Anonymous gay
something
sex.
really bad. Yeah, something really bad. You're gonna go to hell. And Anthony's is hitting his wife.
Yep.
Hits her.
Put on the burqa. We're doing a Money in the Bank match.
Money. In
Put on the burqa.
Yeah, the people on that show though, they were like, they do it for money. They're
Yeah.
like, because they have like the birthday party. They bring a monkey to your birthday party.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Is it expensive?
I think it's like a couple $100
Pretty
bucks
cheap.
for an hour.
We could probably get a hands on a monkey.
I don't want to.
No, but we could though. I'm saying.
could, yeah.
We go to that taco shop. We could
You say
probably-
that, but
We saw a monkey in Austin
Yeah.
Where?
Recently.
at a taco shop.
was he
He
working?
was in a backpack.
He was
Oh, the little guy?
He was a salsa
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Was it like a capuchin? I like
was it
like
a
from Night at the Museum.
Yeah, it might have
was
been a
kinda like
capuchin.
that.
Yeah.
So was he like cool? What was he doing?
He was so
pretty-
cool.
he was
He was
pretty
chill as
chill.
hell. He was picking this girl's hair.
Yeah.
He walked around. He started looking
Put it
around.
in a
He's
cat
like,
carrier, like a cat backpack.
he was in a cat carrier. We thought it'd be funny if he was like a
salsa monkey.
salsa monkey.
Like you're like, hey, can I get some salsa? And he comes and he's like,
Oh, I think like he dances. Yeah.
It's way too much salsa every
yeah,
time.
yeah. You're like,
We're
he's
not
like,
gonna say anything. It's a fucking monkey, dude.
Oh, thanks,
I was,
monkey.
the whole time we were looking around like we should tell them we're gonna shoot a commercial for them, but it's like, can we use the
Can we
monkey,
use the monkey?
please? We just want to shoot a monkey.
yeah.
Did he have a name?
I don't know.
I didn't hear
Probably
it.
something Spanish.
Yeah.
They
Enrique.
didn't call him once. He was a
Enrique.
well-behaved.
Enrique.
He was a well-behaved pet
He was
monkey.
hanging out. Was he out like free range?
They let him out free
They let
range
him
for a
out
little
for a
bit.
second. He had a little diaper on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just didn't. He wasn't a nuisance.
No, I looked him right
He
in
was
the eyes.
behaved.
He had good eyes. I looked him right in the eyes. He,
like,
he
I'm
seemed like
alright.
a kind soul.
But he was a little guy.
Little guy.
Very little guy. You weren't scared.
He had a tail. It was a monkey, not an ape.
Like I could take that one.
Tail.
Yeah.
That one I could fucking.
Yeah, those ones
I'll
you could
fuck that one.
break them.
Oh my god.
They would bite though. If they bit, that bite would be
Ooh,
bad.
that
The
would
bite
hurt.
would hurt so bad,
That
and you'd
would
have to get
hurt.
a tetanus shot. But you could fucking roundhouse that shit into oblivion.
It would kind of, even if it bit me, it would feel weird smashing that thing.
you
yeah,
feel like
son.
a monkey vampire.
It's like a little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would feel bad killing that monkey.
Yeah.
He was so cool too. He was so chill and innocent.
Yeah, it would break my heart that he would turn on me.
You clearly did something to upset him. You probably called him a slur or something.
Yeah.
Hey, Caesar. Hey, get over here, Caesar.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
What a great podcast.
that's probably the end of the podcast, I guess.
I don't even know what we talked about.
That's probably the end of the podcast.
We talked about taffy and monkeys. It was fun.
We had a good time. Thank you guys for coming on the
Oh,
podcast.
thanks for having us, dude.
Did you
It was
enjoy
fun.
yourself?
I had fun,
did.
yeah.
I
I
had
would do
fun.
this. I would do this every day if I could.
Okay, you guys will come on very soon again. Because I've run out of people in Austin to do.
We'll do it as many times
Yeah.
as you want.
I'll come
Okay,
back
I
on.
guess tell people where to follow you if you want.
Just my name.
They're doing videos. You guys are congrats on your video
Yes.
success.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
very
you.
cool. It's fun to watch.
Thanks, man.
It's going well. So
Yeah, it's fun.
Nick Oka Comedy, Nikoka.
Just Anthony
Anthony
Pappaly.
Penis Poly.
Pappaly.
Anthony the Poly guy.
PP.
Or at David Goggins.
At David Goongans.
All of us, all David Gungans. Thank you once again for
Yes,
listening. This has been
sir.
Taylor Neely Show. I love you all.